guys, so today in our beginner ballet series, we're going to be going over the 5 basic ballet positions of the feet. 5 positions that we use most commonly, but actually today I want to start in 6th position. So this is your bonus position, all right? 6th position is just your feet parallel like this. I want to start in 6th position because we're going to go to 1st position, which is where we open our feet like a book. Our heels are together and our feet are pointing out. So you're really engaging that turnout. And the reason I wanted to start in 6th is because that is really the best way to find your 1st position. So what you're gonna do is you can hold on to a bar or a wall. You're gonna rock back, lifting the toes up, open and drop. And that's your 1st position where you're really using your turnout. Too many times we will see people really wrench their feet back to get that flat 1st position, but then not only is it not good for your legs, but it's going to make you roll those arches forward. It's probably going to make you dump into your stomach and round through your bottom, and we don't want that. So you really want to work from your turnout and not some idealistic image that you have in your head. And just rock back, open the toes. That's your 1st position. So as you can see, you can still see the line of my arch here. I'm not completely flat. This is called rolling in, and we really want to avoid it at all costs. So something we tell our little kids is to imagine there's like a little house for a mouse under your arches, and we want to keep that house and not smush him. And you should feel very stable here with your tripod, right? I made a whole other video about the tripod of your foot, and that's your big toe, your pinky toe, and your heel. So your feet should be spreading out on the floor, growing roots down into the ground. From here, we're gonna tendu to the side and lower. This is your 2nd position. Again, arches are lifted. Feet are spreading out into the ground. And I would say that your feet are about hips distance open. It's just about a tendu and lowering. Now from here, we're gonna tendu back again, and we're gonna close the heel. This is your 3rd position. Now, in modern day ballet, we don't use 3rd position as much, except for when we're teaching young children or beginners or people who don't have as much access to that full turnout that 5th position requires yet. It's still a great position to feel your turnout, to feel those legs wrapping from the inside to the back, and to make sure we're not rolling in and letting that pinky toe come up. Now from 3rd position, we tendu to the front and lower. Now some people will lower across from the knuckle of your toe, and some people cross it all the way. I prefer crossing it all the way. The big thing here is your hips are gonna wanna twist open, right? They're gonna wanna open towards that back leg. You really have to think about squaring your hips to the front, pulling that front hip back and that back hip front. So you have that oppositional energy going here. Now from here, we're gonna tendu front, and then we're gonna close it up to 5th position. We want our heel to cross all the way to the tip of our toe. This is the most advanced position, and you should definitely feel it right away if you're doing it correctly. Your feet are nice and lifted, you're spreading out through that tripod, and your legs are wrapping around, turning out, as well as your hips still creating that oppositional energy of pulling the front hip back and the back hip front. Your legs are squeezing together as well as squeezing around and back. Remember, if you've watched any of my videos, you've heard me talk about that circular energy that is ever present in ballet. And here we have that circular energy coming up and around, feeding through your legs, up and around. In 4th position, going up and around, feeding around. In 2nd position, inner thighs are coming up and around, feeding through. In 1st position, you are still feeling like you could open the 2 halves of your body up and around, up and around. All right, guys, that's just a really quick overview of the 5 basic feet positions in ballet. I hope this was helpful to you. If it was, please give it a thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber yet, I would so love to have you. And any questions, any comments, anything fun, just leave it in the comments below. I love hearing from you guys, and I will see you next time.